here with Dr. Stephen Lana, and you are from Delaware Pediatrics,
Yes.
and you are also
the medical director of the Buffalo Public Schools.
This weekend being the Super Bowl, I guess I never really thought about this, but all the commercials, you know, for the chips, the sodas, the sweets, everything that you're kind of encouraged these days not to feed your kids, they're being bombarded with it. Is that, does that affect them?
Yeah, it sure does. I mean, ordinarily, if you look at most commercials, about 40% they're talking about food or beer or chips or snacks. That gets magnified during Super Bowl week because the audience is bigger. So those things, unfortunately, they have an impact. It's almost like conditioning you or brainwashing you to want to go out and eat those things or do those things. So you really have to be on your toes not to be influenced or over-influenced by the marketing campaigns that are really in high gear during Super Bowl week.
I probably drink more beer because of that that weekend. What can you do to your kids? I mean, you can't just stand there in front of the TV every time a commercial comes up. Do you have to talk to them? Should you talk to them?
Yeah, you should. I mean, the Super Bowl commercials are things that people look forward to every year. They're funny. They're great. But you have to introduce a little reality check and say, look, this is really designed to make you want to do this stuff and designed to make you want to buy this, and it's not what you really ought to be doing all the time.
Let's talk about junk food and kids. When I grew up, you know, my parents freely let us eat chips. Never to, you know, we're always kind of controlled on that, nothing excessive. Is it that bad, or how much can you give? Can you give your kids some?
Yeah, you know what, that's a good point. Lay says you bet you can't have just one.
Yeah.
So
That's a challenge.
I don't know if you can do that, but I think if you make something taboo, sometimes it makes children want to have it all the more. So moderation is the key. You know, allow some, but know how to put limits on things, and that applies to everything, and like not just chips, but soft drinks. Now, actually, soft drinks, probably there is no such thing as moderation. I think I would highly encourage parents and everyone to just stay the heck away from soft drinks. Drink water. That's the best thing you can drink.
Your best advice for parents of kids who are growing and teens about the junk food, what can you tell them?
Talk to them. Have an open, honest conversation about the role that food plays in their health. I mean, the food that we consume acts as building blocks for growth and repair, so even when you're done growing, your tissues are always repairing. And it also acts as a fuel for energy. So if you want good growth and repair, if you want healthy tissue, if you want a healthy body, if you want good energy levels, it only makes sense that the fuel and the building blocks and the raw material that you provide to yourself should be as healthy as possible.
Make them feel like they're making the choice.
That's right.
Excellent. Dr. Stephen Lana, thank you so much for joining us today.
My pleasure.